The more transactions that your real estate agent does, the less money they have to make per transaction. I saw a video the other day where a guy was like, look, the reason that real estate commissions are so high is because the average real estate agent sells 1 to 2 houses a year. So all of the money that they're going to make in real estate is coming from selling that one house, which is why they're really high. Are you looking to buy a home and also looking to save money on the commissions that you have to pay your real estate agent with the new National Association of Realtors regulations and the changes of the laws recently? Hey guys, my name is Rod Moser. I'm the broker owner of NextHome Navigator here in Salt Lake City. And during this, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can use to negotiate a lower commission with a high quality real estate agent. All right, guys. So obviously a lot has changed in the real estate game. If you've been online or if you've been around it, or if you're even contemplating buying or selling a home, you're probably aware that there have been a lot of changes that took place in the month of August of 2024. Guys, today I'm going to drill down 3 things that you can do. Everybody can negotiate a lower commission with a low quality agent. That's not what we want. We're about to invest in a lot of cases $500,000 or more on a place where we're going to be living and raising our families, or really, introducing ourselves to a new community, and who you work with can have a tremendous impact. So here we go, guys. The first thing that I recommend, if you're looking to negotiate a lower commission with a high quality real estate agent, the first thing that you can do is use the third-party vendors that they recommend. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the lender that they recommend. I'm talking about the title company that they recommend. There's a couple of reasons for this, right? The first and probably the most important reason, if they're a high quality agent, they're doing quite a few transactions. They're helping people buy and sell homes in that community. They've probably vetted the people that they're working with. So you're going to find people that are offering the best rates, the best programs. They're the best people to work with. Everything from home inspectors to lenders to title companies. If you want to save some money, I would recommend utilizing the people that they recommend. The second part about that, guys, is when you're using somebody that they've already vetted and they have a good relationship of trust with, oftentimes that helps things to go a little bit smoother along the way. When you have an agent working with a lender that they've never worked with before, or a title company that they haven't worked with before, that can create some additional challenges. The other behind the scenes thing that you may not be aware of is sometimes they get contributions towards their operating costs from the lender or from the third-party vendors to help offset the costs of driving leads into their business. So by utilizing some of their third-party vendors, that saves them money and in turn can be passed on to you. So the first thing I recommend, guys, utilize the third-party vendors that your agent recommends. Here's the second thing. The second thing you can do is meet with your agent ahead of time. Recently with things like Zillow and Realtor, you've been able to jump online, click a button, and they send a representative out to meet you at the house and open a door. The downside of that is you have no idea who's going to show up. Is it somebody that sold a lot of houses that I can trust, or is it just somebody who paid a little bit of money to get some business in the area? How do I determine if it's a good agent or a bad agent? Well, the reality is you don't. And instead of doing that, the other thing I've seen a lot of people do is they'll call the listing agent directly. That's one thing, and we'll talk about that on a separate video, but that's one thing I absolutely recommend that you don't do. But if you meet with them ahead of time and really help put your heads together and determine what it is that you're really looking for, that's going to save everybody time, money, and gas. I've worked with some clients in the past that weren't really clear on what it was that they were looking for. And when we pulled up the list of homes in Salt Lake County that were within their price range and their rough criteria, we got maybe 60 to 80 homes available to go look at. And then we started the process of eliminating those one by one. After we got through 20 homes, maybe the 25th home that we were going to see was the best one and it went under contract, and now you're missing the best opportunities. So this is a good idea anyways, but if you want to save some money, meet with them ahead of time. really get clear with them on what it is that you're looking for, where you're looking. They'll be able to pick the 5 best valued homes in your price range and in the location you want to live in. They'll help you to really eliminate a lot of the garbage that's out there, stuff that really isn't going to be a fit for whatever reason. And the more clear you are with them ahead of time, the less houses you're going to have to see, and the more quality of houses that match what you're looking for in the location you want to see are going to be better. In a lot of cases, I can take somebody out, show them the top 5 homes in the market. They choose their favorite one, and we go under contract within, just a few hours of taking them out, really for the second time after we've had a chance to meet. So if you want to save some money, the second thing, meet ahead of time, get clear. The third thing that I recommend, guys, the more transactions that your real estate agent does, the less money they have to make per transaction. I saw a video the other day where a guy was like, look, the reason that real estate commissions are so high is because the average real estate agent sells 1 to 2 houses a year. So all of the money that they're going to make in real estate is coming from selling that one house, which is why they're really high. If you find an agent who really does quite a bit of volume, you're going to find out that they're able to cut their costs in a lot of different ways. So here's the third thing. Recommend family and friends. If you have a great experience with that real estate agent and it turned out to be everything that you were looking for, guys, one way to negotiate a lower fee is to let them know up front, I'm going to recommend family, I'm going to recommend coworkers, I'm going to recommend friends. If you make this a great experience for me, I've got several people that I know that are going to be buying and selling homes in the near future, and I would be more than happy to send them your way. So in a recap really quickly, the first thing is utilize their third-party vendors, so title companies, inspectors, loan officers. The second thing is meet with them ahead of time and get really clear. And the third thing is refer your family and friends to a great agent if you have a great experience. Guys, now if you're interested in finding out more information or if this has been valuable at all, go ahead and click the follow button and make sure that you get notified anytime we put a new video out. And if you're interested in learning more about what's going on with the new rule changes with the NAR and with your commissions being paid as a seller, as a buyer, you can go ahead and see some more videos that we will put together right here. Thanks so much, you guys.